On today's episode of Juventus Relegated, we play three teams which are more commonly associated with Serie A and see how we get on and if we've improved from last episode. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Juventus Relegated. My name is Frank and this is To Be Frank. Last episode wasn't great, was it, in terms of performances? However, we have turned a corner, as typical of what usually happens with an FM YouTuber or streamer. Whenever you're off camera, tend to do pretty well. On camera, stage fright. I don't know what it was, but we didn't play too bad. I mean, Barry was shocking. I'm not going to hold. Yeah, we were crap. Lecce was a bit better, but we did rescue it towards the end. Sampdoria, we went out and beat them 3-0. They've sold basically the majority of their team, to be fair. I mean, they've still got Quagliarella, so what is he, 40? So they rely on him still. They looked a bit leggy up top. They only had one shot all game, and it wasn't even registering on the XG, so it wasn't great. But they did have a goal disallowed, so the only shot they did have actually went in the net, but it didn't count. However, Rigoberto Rivas, a 10 rating, a hat-trick. He was by far the best player on the day. We'll go through the goals now. Just make sure, yeah, we're all good. So Florenzi will be a build-up play with Moretti here. Just saw the run of Rivas, and it's his typical finish. Whenever he gets in front of a goal, he's usually called the cucumber. He side-foots or chips it usually. Dagba found him with the next one here. Lovely ball across goal. He scored from no angle, if you just noticed that. I don't know how he got it in with his left peg, but he squeezed it in. And he was having fun towards here, so he picked the ball up from the edge of the D and slammed his for hat-trick home in the 90th minute. I thought he was going to run out of time for the hat-trick, but no, he didn't. He's done well. He's done well there. He's a limited player. Obviously, his current and potential is basically the same now, so he's probably where he will be as a player forever. Oh, my voice just literally died mid-sentence there. But what I was saying about Rivas, sorry. Honestly, I can't shake this cough. I pray that all of you are all right after this Christmas. Honestly, everyone is ill in my family, even me. Just been a nightmare. The next game, Mantova 3-1. Rivas continued his scoring run as well. Sorry, my point on Rivas as well, which I didn't even get to. He's probably where he will be as a player now. And he's not going to get any better or any worse, typically. I think, well, he can only get worse, you know what I mean? But let's not think too depressingly. I think he'll be fine for us for one season in the top flight if we get there. We scored early on there, a bit of a deflection goal, but Moretti causing problems again. And Rivas gets his fourth in 2 games, which with a lovely little finish there. And we looked to carry on. Cambiasso playing really well in that right-back spot. Fansula and Aldo Florenzi scores his second goal of the season. They pull one back, of course they do. Lovely header, to be fair. Beat Krapikas in goal, who actually started with a clean sheet on his debut, which was obviously a cracking start. And here we are here. Mr. Wilf GNONTO got his first goal. Jorge as well scoring, but this was a bit more of an even game. Cremonese gave us a good game here, and it was only 2-1. Obviously, you could tell by the scoreline it was a bit of a bet game. Jorge started off well with a penalty in the first half. They pulled one back, made it 1-1. Teju right over the top, and Krapikas was actually injured for this game, so Salah was in goal. But it was onside, so it counted. Dagba did some good work here, found Wilf, and it's a smart finish. It's what we need from him. We need some more goals from Wilf now because we know what type of player he is. We've seen him last year with that with the Ibiza save, which if you haven't watched, I implore you to go check out. It was very fun. And it was a great ending, if I do say so myself. And our last game, obviously, before we wrapped up and we start playing today's episode, was this one, the 3-2 win against Leg Como. And what a team, honestly. What a lovely kit they have. Aldo Florenzi scored a great goal. What an unselfish pass from Matthias Sule there. You typically don't see it. And that's a shocking. So he got a goal, but it's a bit of shocking goalkeeping from Guidotti there. And we were 3-0 up by this point. If you see the third goal here, Florenzi beats the keeper 3-0. We had the fag out. We was chilling that. No, we made an absolute mess of it. I thought we was going to go on to win 7-0, but no, of course not. They pull one back just before the half-time, and Krapikas covers himself in glory, our 6'9" monster. And they pull one back very late on, which made the last 5 minutes a bit edgy. It was a decent finish, but we did hold on for a 3-2 win. So, yeah, we've been playing better. We're by no means invincible, are we? I mean, we've already lost the game, but do you know what I mean by that? We have vulnerabilities. We have key areas where we're not great at. The last game, before we played today's episode, is Rivas just scored a really late equaliser against Spal away, which is another decently good Serie A team that I recognise. I mean, they obviously got relegated in 2019, but they was there for a little while, a couple of years, and they're a decent team. If we look at the league table right now, Tonana are running away with it. They've only lost one game, won all 6 of the others. So they've got a 4-point lead on us. We are in second, so we're looking better. And today's episode, we've got Pescara, Parma, and Cagliari possibly we might throw in, depending on time. So we'll see how it goes. Either way, we'll get into it. Team's looking pretty good. Dagba's playing really well. The new signings are settling in well. Krapikas has a 7 rating on these 4 games, and the front three is a bit of a bone of contention for me. So I don't really know. Wilf's playing a bit. He played 4 games. Kenan Yildiz has played mostly off the bench, but scored when he plays. Aldo Florenzi's played really well, and Sula's played really well. So this front three is going to be difficult for me. We've actually lost Sula today because he's with the under-23s in the Olympics or something like that. So I didn't even realise that. So he's not going to be playing today. So that makes my decision a little bit easier. But either way, we'll get into the game and we'll see what type of team we can pick. And here we are for the Pescara game. What we've gone for here, obviously due to a couple of people being out, we've got Krapikas in goal, Fulon, Bonucci, De Winter, Dagba, Bertini, Moretti, Kovalenko, Kenan Yildiz on the left wing, Florenzi and Rivas we've gone for. Pretty much our full strength team, other than Wilf just chilling on the bench. But do you know what? He's still 19. He's going to get plenty of games, and he'll be brought on off the bench probably every game anyway. You've got to stick with Sula and Rivas. They're just older. They're more. They've got a lot more games under the belt than him, so I'm not going to rush him into the first team. And he's not. I doubt he's going to moan. He's on loan anyway for a while, and then when he joins permanently, we'll figure it out whenever that happens. But he'll get plenty of game time, so don't worry about that. I will manage it, obviously in between episodes, and hopefully, if we get into a good position in the league, we can afford to rotate and so on. But I don't think we're there yet. We're not really. Well, we're 4 points adrift of top, and we need to really start putting together a few wins on the bounce again after our last draw. But we'll see. Started slowly this game. No shots on target. Just 1 for Pescara. So not a great start. We'll give him an encouragement. And Fulon's over a free kick. As soon as we click that button, we have a highlight. Kenan Yildiz, Bonucci, looking for a ball. He's found Yildiz. He's on the left wing. Can he get a ball in the middle? He can. It's a great save from Plazzari, though, the Pescara goalkeeper. Florenzi nearly taps home again. Fabio Moretti over the corner. And Plazzari comes and grabs that as well. Fair enough. We've just been told off there. Another highlight now. Throw in on the right-hand side. Colin Dagba over it. The right back we signed who's playing really well. Rigoberto Rivas into the box. Oh, he's missed it. Honestly, this man, as soon as I press record on my OBS, he is naff. Off screen, honestly. Messi. Like prime Messi. As soon as I click record, can't finish. Absolute nightmare of a player. Honestly, he's so frustrating. But do you know what? You probably see it in the episodes as well. He's so hit on this. He's cleared away from Pescara again. We're doing well. We're keeping possession. Colin Dagba. Comey de Winter. Bertini looking for a ball. He's got 3 in front of him. He's not going to find one there. Colin Dagba's found Rigoberto Rivas again. Can he score? He does. Is it onside though? That's the important bit. I don't know. I thought he was a fraction off. We'll find out as soon as they decide what he's going to give. It's disallowed. I did think it was a tad off, but it's a great ball from Dagba to find Rivas there. It's just a shame he couldn't hold his run. Yeah, he's a yard off. He's a yard off easily. We'll give it about 60th minute, and then we'll try and make a few changes to mix things up. Crescenzi for them now. Palmiero. Aloy. Crescenzi. Can he get into the box? He does. Gatto. Is that in? That's dreadful. Is that an own goal? Oh, Bonucci own goal. It's shocking as well because they've not made anything all game. It's just been absolutely one-way traffic and they're 1-0 up with a nothing XG because we've tapped it into our own net. Honestly. We'll try and make a few changes now. Rivas is having a pretty shocking game, other than the goal, obviously, which would have changed everything, but it didn't count, so it doesn't matter. We'll move Florenzi out. We'll put Yildiz in the middle, Jorge and Wilf on the right and left, and we'll give it a go at that. And we'll change Amy. We'll put on Amy for Bonucci, who's had a shocking game, because obviously an own goal will just tank his rating, and the rating scares me in Football Manager. The lower it is, the more common I think they will play crap. I don't know if that's true, it's just how I feel. Right, we've got a highlight, so we've got a chance here. Kovalenko, come on, put your foot on the ball. Dagba, over the top, looking for Yildiz. He's not going to find him like that. There's no runners at all. Keramitsis, Crescenzi. Come on, chase them down. Where's the pressing? Okay, we don't need to. Cones of Winter's got it. Wisdom Amy. Out wide to Foulon. Down Foulon. Good left back. Oh, he busted into the box there, but he couldn't find it. It's a massive deflection. Willful score. Get in there. Honestly, what a deflection. Mr. GNONTO, honestly, he's just followed it up. It's a shocking goal. Both goals this game, sorry, have been absolutely woeful. Look at that for a deflection off of Kenan Yıldız's head, I think it is. Oh no, Kyle Jorge's head. And it's just a tapping for Wilf. He follows the flight of the ball and just literally go. Free kick for Pescara straight away. What a save from Krabigas to stop it being 2-1 instantly. We'll give him another encourage. I'm a very positive manager. Always just keep focused, have faith. I never criticise on the touchline. It's not my style. Moretti's got a chance to break here. He's not going to be able to. He's got no legs left in him. 1-0. 1-0. We've been, do you know what? It's actually shocking if we draw this game. We'll bring on Zueli for Moretti. It's a good shout, to be fair. We'll go very attacking. I fancy a wins here for us. The draw don't do too much for us in chasing down Tanana. Colin Dagba plays it for Wilf. He's got the speed, definitely. Kovalenko into the box. Wilf's take over. Jorge, he scored. Get in. 2-1, 88th minute. Do you know what? Off the bench, GNONTO, goal and assist. The goal might be fortuitous, but the assist wasn't. That's a fantastic run. And he's found Caio Jorge, the other man who'd been chucked on. This is why it's good to have options on the bench. It's something my club, Tottenham, is very known for. We have nothing on the bench at the moment. We never do. We might have had a good player here or there to come on, but look at our bench on the weekend against who did we even play? I can't remember. We drew with Brentford. It was shocking. It's like Papa Matissar is the most attacking player we had, and Brian Gill. Oh, come on. But either way, our bench is rescuers there, and I'm not going to take credit like most managers saying, "Oh, that's all me." Nah, you work with good players. You chuck them on the pitch. It's not you, is it? This is why you have a squad and you build a squad. You should have options on the bench to win your games. Oh, wait, it's a good start to the episode. Unfortunately, Tanana looks like they've won again. Who did they beat? Oh, that is a cracking kit, by the way. Look at that. They beat Sudturo 2-1. Who, to be fair, are pretty down there anyway, so they probably would have. Either way, what we can do is win and keep winning. We've got Parma away next, which is, where are they? They're 12th, so not having a great start to the season, but they're still a decent team history-wise, so I'll join you back for that game. I think it's time we play Parma away now, then. Do you know what? Obviously, I just quick pick the team here, but I can't. How can you drop Wilf after last game? Deserves a start. Rivas was terrible. I'm going to play him on that right wing where he played last time. Pardon me. Obviously, I think I'll stick with Yildiz and Florenzi currently, but obviously, Jorge is an option off the bench. I'll leave it as it is for now. Happy with Dagba and Foulon at the fullback. Obviously, there is an argument to be made for the Cambiasso kid who can play either way, but I'll leave it as it is. I don't want to tinker too much. I just can't drop Wilf after last performance. Oh my lord, we're playing in that rare kit, the weird, horrible kit we're playing in, just because they play in black and white, so it rules out both of our kits. Yeah, we rarely play in this, and it is a shocker. It's disgusting, in my opinion. By the way, Parma, big team here, so it's interesting to see how we get on. Good spin from Moretti there. Wilf plays it to Florenzi. Can he see the run? He didn't see the run, but he tried to pick out the top corner. He didn't go in, but the quickness of building that attack there really impressed me. Krabikas restarts. Bonucci scored that goal last time out, so hopefully looking for a better performance from him. Bettini, Moretti, Lorenzi, back out to Kenan Yildiz on the wing. Foulon, got a bit of pace about him. Pace it back to Yildiz. 1-2, beautiful. Yildiz tries a Rabona cross, it's blocked. Could have been a beautiful goal. Coney the winner, Colin Dagba. They'll do the same here, the right back and the centre back. Into Yildiz. Is he found him? He has. It's 1-0. I don't think that's offside. I think he's well on. We'll check VAR. I could be wrong, obviously, of course, but I think that's a fantastic goal. It's disallowed. Right, obviously, I don't know anything. Show me. Show me that's off. I thought that's well on. I wasn't even worried about that goal. All right, well, I'm wrong. It's easily offside. However, that was a great play. I'm still claiming that. That was a great move. I don't care if it was off. It was fantastic. Another highlight now. Intercepted from Foulon. Plays into Muriel to Moretti. What can he do? He's bussed into the left wing spot. He's found Florenzi. Aldo Florenzi. It's a good save from Chichizola. But he probably should score from there. He's no power in the shot at all. It's disappointing, but it's out for a corner. Moretti over it. Swung in. Headed back. Benebe. Lorenzi. Moretti's on it again. Foulon. Has a shot, but it's deflected, and Moretti will spin. And it's the end of the highlights, sadly. But we're all over him. We're playing well. We're away from home. We're looking good, honestly. We don't have as much possession as we usually do, but we're making a lot of shots. Foulon. Bertini dropping in the half-back role. All the way out to Coney de Winter. He'll pass to Dagba. Can't find anything and spins straight back to him. He's lost the ball this time. They've been chasing us down really well, to be fair. Palmer. Adam. Bernabe. Hernani Jr. Adam. Oh, they're in trouble here, I think. They're struggling. Zanka. All the way back to the keeper. Well done, boys. Adam. Lenti. They're going to look for a long pass. You just can't let them have it. That's it. Kovalenko's intercepted. Kenan Yildiz plays it out to Wilf in the right wing spot. What's he going to do? He scores. What a finish. I thought he was going to look for a cross, but he doesn't. He's just found the bottom left corner with a great breakaway. Look at this. I did say that they would struggle when they were knocking the ball around like that, and they have. And Wilf has picked up on it, and I don't know what the keeper's doing, but he was never going to save that. He's just tucked it in between the side netting and the post in the left-hand side there. It's an amazing finish from Wilfred. And we're 1-0 up, and deservedly so as well. They've had nothing. My call to play Wilf again is definitely repaid. I think he will take Reeves' spot this year, honestly. As much as he's been great, obviously off camera, and scored a hat-trick and so on against Sampdoria. He's obviously going to be an option, but I've got to look to the future. He's 28, Wilf's at 19, and already putting in performances which are scary, and we know his upside is a lot better. Oh, Bettini's given the ball away, but he's recovered. He has tackled him. He's got the ball back. And Saudi plays into Grassi for Palmer. What can he do? It's a good save. He's blocked again. Bonucci. Oh, he's blocked again. Foulon. He's not given away a penalty, has he? That's unbelievable defending from us there. We stopped a surefire goal. Oh, that was stressful towards the end of the first half. Honestly, what was that about? We are capable of even better, I agree. We need a second goal. We're not going to be able to hold on to a 1-0 here. I know they've only just had, but they literally accumulated over a 1xG just from that couple of shots there. We'll leave it. I'm not going to make any changes yet. I don't want to be knee-jerk. Tutino, Valenti, Adam, and Saudi. They don't look comfortable passing the ball around the back, honestly. I mean, they're all right. I mean, they're recycling possession well. They're playing a half-back like us, it looks like, or 3 centre-backs even. But he doesn't look very comfortable on the ball, that Adam fella. He's given the ball away once already. And they don't look great from starting stuff like that. And Saudi, tackled from Wilfred, which is not what he's there for, but unbelievable from him. Dagba, Wilf. Can he see the ball? He's seen something. Aldo Florenzi's took it down with his right foot and he scored with the same foot. What a touch and finish from Aldo Florenzi. The man we paid big money for, and we're paying big money every week as well, trust me. He's looking good and he's putting us into a very, very good position this game. Wilfred with another assist, obviously, to add to his tally of recent performances. Florenzi takes it down, takes a touch with his right and still scores with his right. I take it we're not playing against... no, Buffon's long gone, I guess. But yeah, Chichizola in goal for them. I would have liked to bring Buffon back, but he was basically retired after the first year and didn't want to join anyway. So it is what it is. If you can manage to do it, I put the save file in last episode as well, and it'll be on every episode moving forward. So if you ever do want to play this save, if you've just found this video on search or it's been recommended, you want to play this save, just look in the description. You can download the save file. All you got to do is drag it into your editor data file. If you need a little guide, I'll do it for you. But it's fairly straightforward. Kravikas grabs possession there. We'll bring off Yildiz for Rivas and, Jorge, beg pardon. We'll bring on Cambiasso for Dagba, he's got yellow, and we'll bring on Zueli. We'll leave it at that for now. We'll just make 3. We've got a couple of minutes, obviously, to make a couple more if needed. Colin Dagba back to Coney de Winter. Bertini. De Winter. Spreads play to Bonucci. Foulon. Yildiz. Lovely reverse to Aldo Florenzi. What can he do? Will he finish? He does. 3-0. I was going to say 2. No, it's 3-0. What a lovely ball from Kenan Yildiz. Yeah, Yildiz. Honestly, I make up pronunciations sometimes, I'm sure. Kenan Yildiz. Moretti. Look at the turn though. The spin and then the first time touch. plays in Florenzi, who's made a beautiful run. And to be fair to Florenzi, he looked a bit shaky in the first couple of games, as we saw against Barry and whoever we drew against. I can't remember off the top of my head now in the first episode. But yeah, he's becoming clinical. 6 goals already, I think that is now, or he's 7th, I can't remember. But either way, he's looking clinical, he's playing better, and he's definitely worthwhile of that centre attacking mid spot. Kyle Jorge, play with Florenzi. Can he have an hat-trick? Oh, he can. He's absolutely wedded it home. It's his 7th goal of the season. It's a hat-trick for Aldo Florenzi. We'll give him a sub. We'll give him a round of applause. We'll bring him off. We'll bring on Marco de Greca. Maybe. Actually, let's bring on the kids. Who's this? Hans Nicolucci Cavaglia. Good potential, bless him, but I've never seen him before. He's obviously done well in our next-gen team. We'll bring him on now. We'll give Florenzi a round of applause. He had a perfect 10 rating, so we'll take him off to preserve it. Zueli. Parma look absolutely shell-shocked here. I don't think they've been playing this badly all season, and they've still got some decent players like Inglese, Kurtic, and Saldi are all decent. They pull one back. It looks like we have a little bobble off one of our defenders there as he's gone in, but it's absolutely just far-sighted crappy cast, sadly. But anyways, 4-1. I don't mind about clean sheets as long as we win a game. That'll do me. However, to an extent, could we not concede another one, please? Bonucci, well done. Hooked it clear. Zueli, can he see something? He's running forward. He'll beat that man, surely. Oh, he's played a lovely ball to Victor Kovalenko and he scored his 5-1. What an assist from Zueli. Kovalenko, his first ever goal for us. Love to see it. 5-1. Great performance all round. I can't moan about anything. What a performance. Zueli found him with a great ball, to be fair. It's all Zueli, this goal. Kovalenko that's a lovely darting run from his centre mid role, though. And that should be that. And it is 5-1. Hopefully Tanana have dropped some points and we can climb up closer to first place, but we'll see. They've lost, it looks like, which is fantastic for us. It puts us a point away from first. Yeah, they lost to Ascoli away. Great. Obviously, that's good for us. We want to be top. We want to try and wrap this stuff up and try and get up into the top league. It's the whole point of it. But do you know what? We're playing really well at the moment. I'm happy with this. Let's have a little look. How are we doing for time today? Don't know, maybe. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll throw another one. We'll play Cagliari at home. They're our affiliate club as well, if you didn't know. That's why they're coming up in purple. But they haven't got a great team. We've tried to sign actually a few of their players. We was looking at Raul Bellanova, who is really good, to be fair, and he's someone probably still on my radar because he would be our best right back, by no doubts about it. And obviously, Kragno's a good keeper too. I like him. And Nahito Hernandez is solid. He can play like everywhere. He's a solid player. Some Spurs have been linked to him in real life as well, quite a lot. Either way, yeah, we'll play Cagliari and then we'll call it an episode. So I'll be back to you in 2 seconds for that game. A couple of changes for today's game against Cagliari at home to round off the episode. We've obviously keeping Wilf in there. Amy's going to come in the left centre-back role just because, more or less, Coney de Winter has been playing nearly every game. I know Bonucci is much older, but he's got a better natural fitness in him, to be fair, so he's going to be coming in. And I'd like to give Amy a couple of games. We need to make sure these youngsters are playing games because when we get to the top division, we're going to be flung loads of money. It's just going to happen. So I want to make sure they stay competitive. Obviously, I don't want to go out and spend money for the sake of it. That's never been my motto. But and I always like to bring in more. Obviously, first year, that's going to be a bit hard. But my ideal window is selling more than you bring in. So you can sell one big player for a couple of maybe ideal world, 100 million. You bring in 10 for 90 million. And then just rinse and repeat. It's possible at every club, I assure you. Whether, obviously, it takes a while to build up to that, but obviously when you're Juventus and you've got really good reputation and so on, it's a lot easier to do so. Dagba's on the throw in here. Wilf, he's man on form this episode. He's back to his old self. I know I refer to him as the same universe as my Ibiza save, even though he's definitely not that, but I love him for it and I'll never forget him. Moretti, Amy, looking for a ball. He's found Moretti, Yildiz, Wisdom Amy, Kenan, over the top for Zueli. Oh, Zueli scores. What a goal. Sorry, another one I didn't realise I played. I've obviously dropped Kovalenko for Zueli, just because there's games coming every couple of days. But look, I brought him in and he scores. It's rotation. This league is pretty similar to the Championship. It's a game every 2-3 days. And obviously you need to rotate your team. And we can, because we've got a good team. And Sueli, a man who's just been given a new 4-year deal as well, so you'll see him for the foreseeable future. And he's come on and scored. He likes playing that Mazzala role. He's really developed with the team. In Serie C, he was an important player. 1-0 up against Cagliari, though, in the first half. Look at the game is spinning on by, I must say, honestly. They're playing basically the same formation, but they've obviously got a false nine. Well, with a false nine, it is essentially our formation, isn't it? Basically. I mean, he's a deep-lying striker. Wilf. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot then. I fancy the goal. Foulon. He's beat his man. Aldo Florenzi is... Oh, that's a corner. Okay, I thought he got to that and it was just a shocking shot. No. Deflection for a corner. We're coming up to my sub time, 60th minute. I'm going to trademark it. 60th minute sub time by Frank. It's coming on. I'm having it. Let's go. 60th. Oh, I missed it. Whoops. All right, Moretti's knackered. We'll bring on El Azawi and then switch him for Bettini. Who else can we do? Florenzi's tired. We'll bring on Rivas in that middle role. And we'll also take off Dagba because he loves the yellow cards. Honestly, I don't think he's been through a game without a yellow yet. I always have to bring on Cambiasso for him. Belushi's tired. Right, we'll bring on All right, we'll listen to him. We'll bring on Stramaccioni. Wisdom nearly scored while I was making a sub. Rude of me to not see it. However, it didn't go in, so I don't care. But nearly. Wisdom rebuilds. We must be careful. We're only 1-0 up. Kenayudis. Bettini. Oh, he's I can't even say it. Bresciani has nicked it. Zappa for Cagliari now. Spun back inside. All the way back to the keeper for some reason. Cragno. Capradozzi. Is that Eduardo Gordoniga? I like him. He's a good player. Barreca. Insigne. Oh, come on, be careful here. Oh, he's hit the post. Thank the Lord, honestly. That's Roberto Insigne, isn't it? That's not Lorenzo. Yeah. I'm just making sure they've not pulled off a wonder sign in there. El Azawi, Bettini, Sueli, Wilf. Oh, Capradozzi nicked it. It's Insigne. Maliko. Oh, what a miss. Honestly, can we calm down? I'm going to drop it down to balance now because I think we're too attacking with the changes we've made. We've lost a few people here. We'll bring on Stridonk, who's like the youth winger who's got massive potential. I'll put him on the left wing and just see if he can help us run the game down a bit. +4 added on, but we've got a free kick. El Azawi's over it. The halfback. What can he do? I don't think he'll score. I mean, I've not seen him have a shot yet. He's taken it, and it's well over. I didn't think he'd score. I would have put my house on him not scoring, actually, because I don't think he's ever taken a shot. Do you know what? A 1-0 win at home to Cagliari is not bad. That'll do. We got to be better against bigger teams, obviously, haven't we? But you know what? All we can do is win. Tanana have also won. So they maintain their top of the league. They beat Provicelli 2-1. It's going to be a bit of a race. I mean, look, there's 4 of us in it. Como, Barry, Tanana and us. We're going to be in and amongst it. I feel like it. I mean, average rating-wise, we're absolutely knackering the division. We're doing really well. But we're going to find it out. There's some big teams in here. And obviously, I think some teams will come good, obviously, further into the season. Either way, I'll play it forward quite a bit. And obviously, I'll join you for the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the clip I uploaded midweek of me opening a FIFA pack. It's stuff you'll probably see more of. I've been given an Elgato and I want to make different types of videos. I'm not primarily a football manager. I am now, but I play everything. I mean, I'm a gamer. Like, I play everything, like everything. I mean, I love indie roguelikes, and if you see stuff you don't like, feel free to leave. No one's asking you to stay. But I hope you enjoy me as a person. If you want to see me play other stuff, do let me know. Obviously, I'm going to do it anyway, but be nice if you agreed. Thanks for watching this one. I'll join you for another episode of the Juventus Relegated save soon. Probably a couple of days. I'll see you then. Goodbye.